Hello everybody, this is Sherry from PWI, Spiritual Investigators and Paranormal World Investigators. So this video is something that I'm doing to reach out to people in the community to help them to understand a little bit more about meditation and the different types of meditation that there is. So I hope that you do find this information interesting and hopefully helpful, because if there is one thing with meditation that you have to bear in mind, is that everybody does it at different levels and everybody does it a different way. And there are quite a few different types of meditation and everybody connects to different types. Okay, but there are 9 main meditation types that I'm going to talk to you guys about today. So I hope that you enjoy the stream. Don't forget to like and to support and to subscribe my channel. And thank you for watching this video, and lots of love and light to you all. So first, obviously, for people that don't really know what meditation is and not really understanding what it is, it's a form of art that is formed to help you in yourself. So in your mind, body, and your spirit. It helps you with everyday life, with physical parts of your life. It helps you with spiritual parts of your life. It can help you with things such as your health, your way of mind, your way of balancing things in life. It can help you to become grounded, connected, leveled. It can help you to see clearer. There's so many different types and ways to what meditation is. So I'm going to give you a little bit of information about this. Meditation is a technique that has been used for thousands of years to develop the awareness of the present moments in our lives. Okay, so this can be anything from health to illnesses to everyday life matters, anything, it's all included in this. It can involve practices to sharpen focus, attention, connect to the body and breathe, develop acceptance of different emotions, and even alter consciousness. It's been shown to offer a number of physical and physiological benefits, like stress reduced and improved immunity. Well, many spiritual traditions include meditation as part of their techniques and practice. The techniques itself doesn't belong to any particular religion or faith. Though ancient in origin, it still practices today in cultures all over the world to create a sense of peace, calm, and inner harmony, to be in connection with yourself, to be in connection with your inner soul, and to be comfortable with who you are. Getting to know your inner self, your spiritual self, because once you get to know that, you can do and see many amazing things. Meditation may offer a solution to the growing needs to reduce stress in the mindest of busy schedules and demanding lives. Although there isn't a right or wrong way to meditate, it is important to find a practice that meets your needs, because everybody's needs are different and everybody practices and learns at different levels. So there are many different types of meditation that you can go into that is very particular and very good for certain situations you may find yourself in. So carrying on. There are 9 particular types of meditation practices. There's mindfulness meditation, spiritual meditation, focused meditation, movement meditation, mantra meditation, transcendental meditation, progressive relaxation meditation, loving kindness meditation, and visualization meditation. That word is a little bit hard to say. But not all of the meditation styles are right for everyone, and that's what you've got to remember. There may be some people that are quite open to meditation, have done it quite regularly and for quite a number of years, so maybe they would need to go on to some of the more in detailed meditations like the transcendental meditation, the progressive relaxation meditation, even the visualization meditation. And obviously for those that are a little bit more new, then maybe the mindful, spiritual and focused meditation would be a really good one as well. It's really important that when you meditate that you find a practice that you can relate to, that you can connect to, because if you're not connecting to the music, you're not connecting to that particular class or lesson or video that you're watching, then it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing for you. Okay, so it's really important to understand the different types and know that there is things out there that can help. It's always about what's comfortable for you guys and what you feel encourages you into your practices, okay? And that's what's really important, because meditation and all of that sort of practice is all about you being comfortable in your own skin, being comfortable in who you are, and being able to move forward and to be able to be comfortable with your inner spiritual self, your inner being, and with all of the amazing activities and ways that it brings into your life. So it's very important to always be mindful and understanding of that part of yourself, because it's very much there. So obviously I'd name to you 9 of the most popular meditation techniques that are used for beginners and for people that have been doing it for a number of years as well. Okay, so the first one that I'd said to you was mindfulness meditation. Now, mindfulness meditation originates from the Buddhist techniques, and it is most popular and researched from and formed of meditation in the West. In mindfulness meditation, you pay attention to the thoughts as they pass through your mind, and you focus on those thoughts as they move through your mind. And you're not to judge those thoughts, you're not to look at them negatively at any point, and to not even become involved with them. Just notice that they're there and notice what they're doing, and continue to go through that stage of your meditation. All you simply do is observe it and take note of the patterns. Okay, this practice combines concentration with awareness. You may find it helpful to focus on an object or your breath while you observe any bodily sensations, thoughts, or feelings. Okay, so it's very important that you do take notice of your bodily sensations, like your thoughts, your feelings, your smells, these sort of things. It's very important to do that. And if you're somebody that needs to learn to go into this sort of practice, then like it says, find an object that you would find pleasing to look at and focus on that. That will help you to learn your mind to work in that way. This type of meditation is good for people who don't have a teacher to guide them, as it can be easily practiced alone. So this technique is very easy to use at home as well. Obviously, you can practice it. It's quite simple. It's just doing your breathing in and out techniques and you focusing on the sensations, the feelings, the smells, the thoughts that you're getting, observing and maybe practicing on an object so that you know what you're doing. And remember that anything that you start at the beginning that you pay attention of, do not judge it, do not put your thoughts into it, and do not be involved in it. Just simply observe what is going on. That is what mindfulness meditation is. It's about being in a more connected way with yourself and with your emotions and how you feel. It's a way of being able to tell many things, and it's very good for people that are very spiritual. Then obviously number 2 was spiritual meditation. Now, spiritual meditation is one of the meditations that is very popular all over the world, and it is something that is practiced very regularly by many, many people, and especially people that are spiritually intact or gifted or anything like that. They intend to use this form of meditation because it is a very powerful and very active and very open meditation that's very, very simple to do. Spiritual meditation is used in nearly all religions and spiritual traditions, and it is. Spiritual meditation is about being in awe with your soul and your body, in awe with your abilities, in awe with your faiths and things that you love. It's about reflecting on them and observing them and embracing them. These types of spiritual meditations are as diverse as the world's spiritual traditions themselves. Many of the meditation techniques listed could be considered spiritual meditation. According to some of the studies in 2017, it said that spiritual meditation focused on developing a deeper understanding of spiritual and religious meanings and connecting with a higher power. Examples including like your Christians, um, your remembrance of gods, Druidism, even just our techniques that we do in our traditions, like as witches or druids or shamans and stuff. It's about being in communication and being in connection with your higher powers, the ones that you worship, you love. And it's about being in communication and in understanding of your spiritual self as well, because your spiritual self is what connects to them. So, spiritual meditation is a very good one, and it's most definitely very good to use if you are trying to open to the higher powers, if you are trying to open to such things as your guides and those sort of energies, animal guides, anything like that. Then spiritual meditation is a really good thing, because not only does it connect you to energies to work with, but it connects you to other places that you can go and be part of those energies that you work with. So, this sort of spiritual meditation is very good for those sort of things. Spiritual meditation can be practiced at home or in a place of worship. This practice is beneficial for those who seek spiritual growth and a deeper connection to the higher power or the spiritual force, meaning the universe and so on, earth, nature, and yourselves, obviously. The third one, which is another one that is quite popular, is the focused meditation. Okay, now focused meditation involves concentration and using any of the five senses. Okay, so for example, you can focus on something internal, like your breath, or you can bring in external influences to help you focus your attention. Some of these examples are counting multi beads, listening to a gong, starting at a candle flame, counting your breaths, or moon gazing. Okay, all of these sort of techniques would be very good at helping you to become in communication and concentration with your senses and doing this type of meditation. Okay. This practice may be simple in theory, but it can be difficult for beginners to hold their focus for longer than a few minutes at a time. Okay, so if your mind does wander, just simply come back to the practice and refocus. You can stop and start if you're finding yourself, you're swaying away and you're not really taking much notice in what you're doing. Just come away from it for a couple of minutes, give yourself a couple of minutes out, maybe get yourself a drink or something, then just come back in and do it. Meditation takes time to, get used to and to be able to connect with, okay? And it all really depends on the sorts of meditation that you're actually relating with as well, because as I said, there are many types of meditation. So if it goes wandering off and you're not finding yourself in that comfortable position, like I said, just walk away for a little bit, just do your own thing and then come back to it and you're feeling a little bit more calmer. And as the name it suggests, this practice is a deal for anyone who wants to sharpen their focus and their attentions. So if you're somebody that's needing to understand a situation that you're in, or you're somebody that's being faced with something you're not quite sure on how to take on, then this sort of meditation would be very good for that, because it helps you to be focused and it helps you to balance your attention and to be able to see a clearer picture. Okay, so this is really good for people that maybe have got stressful things going on and need some sort of resolution to how something can be sorted out and everything can be put back right. So this sort of meditation would do that, most definitely. So moving on to number 4 meditation, which is movement meditation. Okay, now this is one that some people practice, but maybe a lot of people have not really heard of this meditation. This is more of the less unknown meditation, in my opinion, but still very good. Although most people think that yoga, when they hear of like movement meditation, it can also intake walking and gardening, doing your gong, playing music, other forms of gentle movements. Okay, movement meditation is about walking and having some form of movement, whether that's walking or it's playing a drum or it's playing a guitar or it's gardening or doing any of that. When you're doing this sort of practice and you start to walk, or you start to do your meditation through your yoga and things like that, this is when you would start using the movement meditation. This is an active form of meditation where the movement guides you into a deeper connection with your body and the present moments. Okay, so this movement meditation, even though it is about being physical and it is about being active, it is something that very much connects you to your inner self and to understanding your body personally. Okay, movement meditation is good for people who find peace in action and want to develop body awareness. It's very good for people that are maybe conscious of their body, because it'll help them to get back into shape and it'll help them to feel better in their self. So when you're just like doing your simple things like you're walking your garden or you've gone yoga or you're playing an instrument or you're doing something, just meditating on the things that you're wanting to be better in your life, and or meditating on something that you're needing an answer or a question to, just doing that, this sort of development will most definitely reach out to the universe and will most definitely help you to get those other sorts of things that you're needing clearance on. But it's also going to be physically and emotionally helping your body as well. Okay, so this meditation is a very good form and is good for physical and spiritual. So then number 5 is mantra meditation. Now, mantra meditation is prominent in many teachings, including Hindu and Buddhist traditions. This type of meditation uses a perspective sound to clear the mind. It can be a word, a phrase, or a sound. One of the most common being Okay, so that's why in a lot of the meditation work that we do, we use a lot of the native music, or we use a lot of the music like Celtic and this sort of stuff, because it's got a lot of very voical music in it, and it's got rhythm, and it's got vibrations that connect to you personally and in your inner self. Okay, so mantra meditation is about sound. It's about clearing the mind. Mantra can be spoke out loudly, it can be spoke quietly. It's completely your choice. After chanting the mantra for some time, you'll be more alert and in tune with your environment. This allows you to experience deeper levels of awareness. Now, deeper levels of awareness in your life, this can also give you deeper awareness in your spirituality. Now, mantra is one that very much is used commonly in opening, or for people that are open in spirituality, because it helps them to be able to deepen their consciousness, to deepen their experiences and their awareness of things around them, whether that's a smell, a sound, or whatever it is. This sort of meditation is very good for opening your senses. Some people enjoy mantra meditation because they find it easier to focus on a word than on their breath. Others enjoy feeling the vibration of the sound in their body. This is also a good practice for people who don't like silence and enjoy reputation. So, this is a very noise sounding meditation. It's all about vibration, it's all about sound, it's all about your body being completely cleansed and being completely connected to who it truly is and who you truly are. Okay, and it can reach many different levels. So this awareness and all of these deep levels of connection that you're learning to do will then suddenly be something that you may be doing your spirituality to communicate with other spirits and other life forms and things like that. So the mantra meditation is a very powerful meditation, and is one that very much works on your mind and works on your connections to reality and life through sound, so vibrations and stuff like that. And that's why a lot of nature type of music is made for this sort of form, and is very easy for this sort of meditation to be able to be related to. And meditation number 6 is transcendental meditation. Transcendental meditation, which is TM, is a type of meditation that has been a subject of numerous studies in the scientific community. Okay, now this meditation is, it's not really like the other meditations. TM was found by the Mississiri Mahesh Yogi and refers to a specific practice designed to quiet the mind and to induce a state of calm and peace. It involves the use of mantra, and it is best taught by a certificated TM practitioner. This is a very serious meditation, and this is normally one that maybe medical practitioners that work with people with mental health and things may use. It is designed to help you to be able to balance your mind. It's designed to help you to be able to induce a state of calmness and peace into your life. So this would be something that would very much be used for people that maybe have gone through a bit of a traumatic time. It's a way of them releasing those traumatic areas in their life and accepting it and being able to move forward. This practice is for those who want a acceptable approach to the depth that meditation offers. So they're wanting it to be deep as well. They're wanting to be able to completely cleanse and open themselves. And this sort of meditation is practiced by some medical professionals. So that one, even though it's a very good one, if you don't very much understand it, I wouldn't go too far into it. Then you've got number 7, which is your progressive relaxation. Okay, now progressive relaxation meditation is also known as body scan meditation. Progressive relaxation is a practice aimed at reducing tension in the body and prompting relaxation. So, if we've had really stressful days or we've got things going on in our life that's really difficult to deal with, and we're finding that our bodies are being run down and we're drained and we're not feeling ourselves, this sort of meditation would be very good because it's a very an aggressive meditation, but not aggressive in the way that is dangerous, but aggressive that in the way that is effective if you do it properly. Okay, so often in these times and in these forms of meditation, it involves slowly tightening and relaxing one's muscle group at a time through the body. So, what you do with this is you would meditate on each part of your body and you would focus on tightening that area of your body and then relaxing the muscle of that group at the time of and throughout the body, because then it helps to relieve that tension, it helps to relieve that stress, those problems that you're having. Okay, so if you're somebody that's a very busy person, you've got a very busy job, you're always on the go, then this sort of meditation would be very good for you because you're probably going to have a lot of time where you feel a lot of tension in your muscle and in your body and you're just not feeling yourself. So this will help you to release that by tightening and relaxing your muscles and stuff. In some cases, it may also encourage you to imagine a gentle wave flowing through your body to help release any tensions. So even just sitting there, and even if you can't tense your body or you can't make parts of your body tense and then release, some of you may have medical issues, meaning you can't do that, then just simply focusing on a wave of water, a cleansing and a movement that is going through your body and it's removing all of that tension, all of those troubles, all of those things that you're expressing and you're experiencing, okay? And it's removing that out. Water is an energy of healing and it's also an energy of movement, okay, and change. So if you can't do the tensing techniques and the releasing techniques, try the water technique, visualizing and focusing and seeing a gentle wave of water flowing through your body, okay, and it's helping you to release that tension. And this form of meditation is often used to relieve any stress or to unwind before you go to bed, or if you've had a bit of a stressful day or the kids have been playing up or something like that. This sort of meditation is really, really good for that. And that is progressive relaxation meditation. Sometimes we all need a bit of that. Then you've got number 8, which is loving kindness meditation. I know, a really strange thing, and maybe you're thinking, what is loving kind meditation? Well, it's just that. It's used to strengthen feelings of compassion, kindness, and acceptance towards oneself and others. This meditation is a form that helps you to be able to open to yourself, to accept yourself, to love yourself, but it also helps you to be those ways with others as well. Now, sometimes in life, we can get a bit stressed out with ourselves and with other people. So, this meditation is a really good form of meditation to help you to decrease those situations, okay? It typically involves opening the mind to receive love from others and then sending well wishes to the loved ones, friends, acquaintances, and all living beings. So it's a form of meditation where you would sit there and you would relax. You can have your music on, you can have your incense, and you could just typically be thinking about all of the things that have been frustrating you, or all the things that may have frustrated you about somebody else, and removing that out of your mind and putting and replacing it with love and goodness towards them, and them sending it back to you. Okay, it's bringing positivity and doing positivity, because nobody wants badness and evil in this world. Okay, and nobody wants to harm each other. So 9 times out of 10, our matters and problems that we run into are really not big deals, even though they feel like it at the time. So the loving kindness meditation is a really good way. It's a really good way of getting involved with your loving side, your kindness side, understanding side. Okay, understanding of yourself, kindness of yourself, love of yourself, but also those things to others as well. And it can be something that you can practice with others as well. And you could do as a family, or you could do as a group of friends. You could even do this in things like when you're at work and stuff. Sometimes work can get a bit hectic, and maybe a couple of your workmates have come round after and you're all a little bit upset and whatever. You could do the loving and kindness meditation, just to relieve and to remove all of those tensions. This type of meditation, because this type of meditation is promoted to promote compassion and kindness, it may be ideal for those holding feelings of anger or resentment. Okay, so horrible emotions that we don't want to be feeling for ourselves or for other people. This meditation will help you to relieve that. Like I said, if you've got issues at work, or you've had issues at school, or you've got something going on in your life, or you've had an argument with a friend, anything like this, just putting that loving intention and that kindness intention in that to you and to them, or doing it with them, it will benefit you. So that is your loving and kindness meditation. So number 9 is visualization meditation. Visualization meditation is a technique focused on enhancing feelings of relaxation, peace, and calmness by visualizing positive scenes, images, and figures. Now, in this can be positive figures such as somebody that maybe you look up to in the world or in your family. This could be a figure that you look up to spiritually or through belief. Okay, this can be images. This can be images of real life things that you see every day. This can be a visualization of something very beautiful that you bring only in your mind, and you bring to life in your mind. Okay, or scenes where there's things that you wouldn't normally see here, but you would like to imagine it being here. So you would visualize those sort of things, or you would see those images, or you would observe the figures or the authorities that you look up to and you believe in. That's what visualization meditation is. It's about giving you that sense of understanding, that power, and being in communication and connection with yourself. Okay, this practice involves imagining a scene vividly and using all 5 senses to add as much detail as possible. So using your 5 senses, so your hearing, your tasting, your smelling, and so on. Okay, so all of your spiritual 5 senses that we are known of is what is used in this meditation as well, and it's used to help to be able to be more focused on those senses, and to be able to add as much detail to those as possible, and being able to bring out images and understanding of things that may be happening. Okay, so visualization meditation is normally another form of meditation that is very much practiced by a lot of spiritual people that maybe see spirit and communicate, channel, these sort of things. We would use a lot of visualization meditation as well, which is where you just go into yourself and you relax, but you visualize what you're seeing around you. You visualize the images being given to you. This is what this sort of meditation is. And this is something that is very good to practice, because the more that you practice, the more that you open. This will help you to be able to pick up messages and visions and insights into the other realms when you are spiritually open that way. So it's a very good meditation. Obviously, again, it's meditation, so it's good for your body. So as I said, it gives you vivid, and it helps you to use your five senses to the detail that they need to. It can also involve holding a beloved or honored figure in mind with the intentions of embodying their qualities. So, having someone that you see as a figure, somebody that you believe in, somebody you want to be like, or you are proud to work for. Okay, it's very important to visualize how you feel about that person, how that person empowers you and makes you feel stronger and makes you feel deeply connected to who you are and to them. Okay, and through doing that and having that belief and having those things to visualize on, that helps you to open your consciousness, that helps you to be open to those other senses and ways. Okay, this is also a very good way that some people will use through communication with their spiritual guides and things as well. Another form of this meditation is actually visualizing a meditation and imagining yourself succeeding at specific goals, which is intended to increase focus and motivation. So it's very good for focus and motivation as well. If you're somebody that needs a bit of an inspiration, needs to be a little bit more focused, this meditation will be very good at that, because it helps you to stabilize your mind. It helps you to stop and to look and to take notice of the things that are going on around you, which 9 times out of 10, when you do that, you start to see the bigger picture, you start to see a solution. Okay, so this sort of meditation is really good for that. Many people use visualization meditation to boost their mood, reduce stress levels, and to promote inner peace. They want to be at peace, they want to be able to reduce their stress levels, and they don't want to have bad moods, and they want to be able to be in understanding of their emotions and their feelings. They're wanting to be able to be in deep connection with that figure that they look up to. They want to be like that figure or work like that figure wants them to, and this meditation, as I said as well, does also help you and open you up to being able to use your senses. Okay, and to help you to be able to connect even spiritually, and being able to do such things as having visions or premonitions, um, or going off to places telepathically, these sort of things. Seeing images and pictures coming out at you, or scenes of something that might have happened that could be to do with spirits or to be doing with another sort of plane or place. So this is a very good form of meditation to really, really open your consciousness as well. So the next thing that a lot of people find really hard in meditation is actually being able to get themselves to actually relax enough to be able to go in there. Now, a lot of people have a really big struggle with that, and they think that they're not doing it right. Now, there are many, many forms of meditation, guys, even though I've read these ones out to you. But when you're actually physically practicing it and doing it, not everybody goes into a very deep consciousness and isn't with it. Some people can do that, like myself. There's others that do it when they're awake and they've got their eyes open. You've got people that do it through daydreaming. You've got people that can just focus objects and their mind goes somewhere else and they see things. These are all forms of meditation, even sleeping is. That's why there's a lot of communication and connection when you sleep. So the most important thing to remember when you're doing meditation is to remember that there's never a right or wrong way to meditate. Okay, meditation is something that you do and makes you feel great. Okay, now you may sit there and you see that I go deep and you think, oh my god, like she goes really deep and she can do this, do that. I'm very spiritually open and I can do a lot of things. Okay, so I'm able to do that. That doesn't mean that you need to do what I do. You're still going to be just as connected being just you. Okay, so just be you when you meditate. Have the belief in you and know that you're doing it right. That's really important when you're meditating. If you're going to sit there and question yourself every time or question if you're actually doing it, it's not going to work. Okay, meditation is about going with the flow. It's about going in yourself and being comfortable and just letting go. Okay, and that is what you have to do when you meditate, as you're not going to do it correctly or right. So whether you sit there and you daydream or you lay down and you're not actually feeling like you're meditating, but you're laying there and you're calm and you're feeling a presence of peace and calmness and you're feeling good and you're starting to smell really nice smells and things like, you're meditating. Even if you're wide awake and you're conscious and you know what you're doing, you're still meditating. Okay, meditation is something that is made for the body so that you can be calm in your body, mind and soul. Okay, now meditation is not about you going so deep into your inner self. Okay, meditation is about being comfortable with yourself, being able to look after yourself physically. Okay, meditation is a very strong and powerful form that everybody, I believe, should use to heal, to balance their body and their selves and their minds. Okay, I believe that very, very strongly. But sadly, there's a lot of people out there that don't follow this. Okay, but for those that do, just know that you don't have to go very deep in to be meditating. Okay, it's about being in communication and being comfortable in yourself. Okay, and the more that you practice, the more that you learn, the better you become. Okay, the easiest way to actually begin is by focusing on your breath. This is like an old Zen style suggestion. Okay, you should sit in some sort of meditation style. There are many things online that you can look up on different meditation poses that you can do. The main one that is normally used is the one where you sit with your legs crossed and you have your hands just gently resting on the top of your kneecaps, and you've got your legs crossed and you've got your palms facing towards the ceiling, and you've either got your hands hanging down or you're making the little slight circle with your thumb and the finger that's nearest to your thumb and making a circle and just sitting there and relaxing and going into your mind. And you just sit there for 20 minutes every day. If you can do that, because I do get that some of you are very busy, even just 5 or 10 minutes. You may find that some days you can only do 5 or 10 minutes, some days you could do 20, some days you can do an hour. It doesn't matter, but just try to get some sort of meditation in each day. It's really good for you guys and it's really good for your body. And as I've said, do the Zen technique. The best stance is crossing your legs and putting your hands to your knees and having your palms facing up. You can either have them just relaxed or you can have it where your thumb and the finger that's nearest to your thumb making a circle, and you just sit there with your eyes closed and you just meditate. Okay, you sit quietly, you focus on your breath, breathing in and out, and you think about all of the things that have been stressing you out, and you sense and you see them removing from your body. Okay, sense them removing from your body and sense all of the positivity coming back into it. It's very important to do that. It's very important to keep your body, your mind and your soul balanced and cleansed at all times. It's good for your health, It's good for your body. It's good for your senses. It's good for everything. For some people, and especially when you're just starting out, the best thing to start out with doing it is actually doing it just for 5 or 10 minutes. And as you do it more, then become a little bit longer. You don't want to do too much too quickly. Okay. Now, for a lot of the people that come into my streams and are around me at that time and they see all of the meditation I do, a lot of these guys already do meditation. But for all of you guys that are maybe watching this video and are new and you've not done this before, 5 or 10 minutes a day is perfectly fine. Doing just this basic technique first, just sitting with your legs crossed, with your hands resting on your knees gently, and just focusing on your breathing, focusing on all the things that have been stressing and upsetting you, and focus on that and see a light of gold or silver or white, removing all of that negativity out of your body and seeing all of that light coming back into you. Okay. And you will find that the more that you do it, the more you'll become prone to it and you'll become understanding of it. You'll easily go into it. Okay. And obviously, the longer and the more that you do it, the longer that you can sit there and do your meditation. Obviously, for a beginner, as I said, 5 to 10 minutes. For somebody that's been doing it for a while or has been to certain classes and understands it, 20 minutes to 40 minutes is fine. Just remember that in each meditation state, do not over breathe yourself, okay? Obviously, we have to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, and we have to do certain amounts of holds of breath. Do not hold your breath too much or breathe in too much and breathe out too much that it makes you feel unwell. Please make sure that when you're trying to do this sort of work, that you find a balance and you find a technique that's comfortable for you, okay? Meditation should be comfortable and should be exciting to do, not something that you struggle to do or something that makes you feel unwell or unpleasant. So just learn the techniques. For most people, unless you've got a breathing problem or an illness that involves with breathing, I would say 1 to 2 breaths in, 2 breaths to hold, and 2 breaths out. So that's 1 or 2. For somebody that is okay in health, but maybe hasn't been doing this for very long, then anything from 2 to 3 breaths in and 3 breaths to hold and 3 breaths out, or 2. And for somebody that is very, very educated in meditation and knows how to do this and can go into their inner selves, even if they like to still listen to my shows, then anything from 3 breaths up to 5 will be perfectly fine. But again, everybody has their balance and their rate that they feel comfortable at. And it's very important that you guys test all of that out before you start doing this seriously, because the last thing you want to be doing is doing meditation and doing things that are not helping you. Okay, so practice, find your comfort zone, and then go from there, guys, because meditation is a phenomenal way to heal, to cleanse, to balance, and to do many things for yourself, for your body, and for your spirit. Okay, and I hope that this information has helped you to understand a little bit more about meditation. And just remember that when you're meditating, you are supposed to enjoy it. And until next time, lots of love, light, and blessings. Look out for my new meditation videos and episodes that are coming out that can help you guys to stay focused, stay calm, and to be able to face life every day. So until then, I am going to say to all of you, thank you for watching this show. I hope that you have enjoyed the information that I've given you on the meditation, and I hope that it's helped you to have a little bit more of an understanding about it all too. And until then, lots of love, light, and blessings, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to sub and to support my channel, PWI Spiritual Investigators, Paranormal World Investigators, and I will see all of you lovely angels later. Lots of love and light.